Hello, friends. Remember the minister's messages? Well, it is just so beautiful today, and the magnolia tree in my neighborhood poetry garden here on the east side of St. Paul is so fantastic that I just had to record another minister's message for you. We are on the cusp of such a big moment at Unity Church. We are about to spend a week with the candidate for our next senior minister, and we will spend a week of meeting her and asking questions of her and ourselves and one another to discern whether she will be our next senior minister. The search team has been going through this discernment process for a long time. And now you and I, as members of Unity Church, are asked to do the same. And as we prepare for this, I just want to name that we are still in a really challenging moment in our society at large and in Unity Church, where our own sorrow and grief, our own losses and trauma from the pandemic, from the uprisings around George Floyd's murder, from the war in Ukraine across the ocean that touches us specifically through our partnership with the folks in Homer Road St. Peter. And with so many personal losses and changes. So as we do this discernment, I just want to say that it is so important that we each find our own ways to settle the trauma we carry. Not to deny it, but to settle it, so that we can do deep listening to know what our own heart's truth is, and to know what is at the root of that truth. Because sometimes when we are making a decision, we might respond from the surface of our truth and not get to the root of it, where we have deeper understanding. And like trees that communicate to each other through their root system, if we get to the root of our own truth, we will likely also have access to the root of others' truths. Because here's the thing about the decision we are about to make. It is not just a collection of votes. We are in discernment individually and collectively. And each of us is asked to discern what our own truth is and what the truths of others are, so that we might collectively understand what is the best decision for our congregation in this moment, in this world, having named all of the aspirations we have named in our visioning for who we wish to become. So I've created a mudra, it will not surprise you, to help us do that centering, that settling, and that discernment that is both about our own truth and about the truths of others in our congregation, as well as our history and our future, the future that we long for as we aspire to build and experience the beloved community. So you might wish to use this mudra as we go into the week ahead, or perhaps you have your own mudra or other practices. Whatever you do, I encourage you to use your spiritual practices now to settle all of the wild feelings of this moment, enough that you might discern not only the surface of your truth, but its deeper roots. And that you might discern not only your truth, but the truths of others, so that we might together understand how to discern as a congregation what our next steps are and who our next senior minister will be. So here's the mudra. It goes like this. May my mind be clear. May my heart be open. May my body and spirit awaken to the truths within me, to the truths of others, to the experiences of our ancestors, to the future of our children and all children yet to come. I'll do it one more time. May my mind be clear. May my heart be open. May my body and spirit awaken to the truths within me, to the truths of others, to the experiences of our ancestors, and to the future of our children and the children yet to come. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful spring day. Take good care, friends. Be steady, be well, be true.